Hey everyone. So, excuse me. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And I know I really didn't, uh, you know, do any reviews or post anything. A lot of this year was spent with a lot of family. So, I bought this before, actually during the holiday, and I was going to review it, and then I just didn't. And I've got another surprise for you too, but here we go. This is Maybelline Hyper Easy Eyeliner in black. All right, I saw this at the store, and I was going to review it, and then I just didn't get to it. So this is what we're doing today. All right. And it looks like the product has like a square applicator. I don't know. All right, so it says no slip pencil, easy line, smooth glide, skip resistant. All right. Um, it doesn't say waterproof or anything like that. So I don't know. Um, no, it just says automatic pencil liner. All right. But it is all right for waterline because it does show that. So for those that like waterline, I think you're good to go. We are going to do this here in the next few minutes, and then we are going to um, test it out. So I will see you guys on the other side in just a second. So we'll be right back. All right, everyone. So this is what happened, and we are going to start the wear test. I'll show you what I did, and then you'll find out in a minute. This is a swatch, okay, of the product. Here we go. We're going to start with Milani. All right, because I want to give the liner a really good opportunity to work. All right, and this stuff comes in one color, and it sets clear. Okay, and then primer potion, it's original. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply like so. Just a minute, I'll be right back. I'm going to do the other side. All right, everybody, this is what we are looking at today. All right, and this it doesn't say waterproof anywhere that I have seen thus far, but it says easy line, smooth glide, skip resistant. All right, and it doesn't say anything about transfer resistant, although it may be on here. I just haven't seen it. All right, here we go. But I know it does line waterline. Just a minute, I'll open it. All right, so the packaging is really unique. It's like, look at the way this is. Instead of it just being round, it's, look at that. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen this ever. So, okay, so it says Hyper Easy Automatic Pencil Liner. Okay, and this is Maybelline. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, and it is an automatic pencil. And it's not scrolling from the bottom. I'm twisting the top portion. There we go. There we go. All right. And it's a very thin, it's a really slender, see how slender that is? Can you see it? It's a really slender liner. I'm talking about the product itself. It's not super bad. Okay, so here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the waterline. All right. And then what I'm going to do is do a line across the top where my lash line is. Okay, so this pencil is needing to warm up. I call it a warm up when pencils don't line immediately. I call it a warm up. They start to line, but you have to literally, work with them a little bit. And it's starting to. Now let me swatch it and see if that gets this thing going better. Okay, so I did swatch it, but it's not like, we've had liners that were so creamy that you had to really watch the way you lined, because it could break off. This might do that. This could do that possibly because it's so slender, because the product is really, really thin. I don't want to scroll up anymore because that is how slender the product is. That took a little bit of going back and forth. So let's go ahead and see how this does. Okay, so it's not doing really well with the waterline, so I'm going to go ahead and try the upper lash line and see how that works. I mean, it's kind of... Alright, just a minute, let me do this. See if this is... I might be really... usually I don't go super above my... lash line, I stay right around the lash line area, but this is really there we go. Okay, so it may be a little bit messy. I mean, that's the beginning of this thus far. I'm going to be pulling my eye, and I apologize for that, but it just isn't... I can see the line up at the top there, but it's just not wanting to, there. Okay, so you have to be really watchful. There, I can see it. It's messy to deal with. Not messy like, easy to line that you just get it all over, but more like, not easy. Difficult. I'm trying to fill in the spacing between. Okay, so my thoughts are I'm going to see what I can do about lining the rest of the time. What I have, and then, we'll just time it from there and see how long it goes, since there's no claims, there really isn't. Oh, no, the claim is easy eyeliner, no slip pencil, easy line, smooth glide, skip resistant. Okay, well, I mean, it's not showing me that at all. I have got liners that glide on, literally. I don't want to be super tough because look at the product. It's this little small, and I don't want to break it. But I can say that this is not. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and line across, This may work better. Oh, see? It did. It broke off. I got a little bit. There it is. I got a little bit. So there it is. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to line some more. But that's what it did. It broke off. So you have to be really, really gentle with this. I was trying to fill in. Okay, so I definitely have thoughts about this. Okay, so I'm just going to, we'll start the wear test and then I'm going to try to fill in easier. Okay, so it is on somewhat. So I'm going to, I'm going to fill in off camera. We'll get the wear test started, alright? See how long this thing goes. So, alright everyone, I will see you on the other side. And we'll get this wear test going. Alright, so I definitely have thoughts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, we'll start the wear test now. And then what we'll do, I'm going to finish lining the little areas that I need to fix it. And then I will, my plan is to see you tonight at 10 to see how long it lasts, how long it wears. That's the plan. This is what, and then I will tell you everything that I think tonight. So right now it is 2:01. I know we're getting a little bit of a late start. I will see you tonight at 10 and have a good day, and I will see you later. So have a good one, everyone. All right, everyone, I am back, and it is right now 9:17. Okay, so this is what is going on with the liner. And then I want to talk to you a little bit about the liner itself. Okay. Just a minute here. Just a minute here. The liner looks good. So, everyone, I just wanted to show you how it looks. All right. All right. Everyone, I will see you on the other side and we will discuss the liner. Love you. All right. So this, I want to talk to you about the product itself. All right. First, I think that the design of the product is really unique. See how that is? Let me see if, there we go. You can see it better. I really like the shape of the eyeliner, the packaging itself, and you'll really be able to see it this way. I think it is the most unique packaging I've ever seen with a liner, and I really like that. All right. Okay, so now the next thing, I like that it's an automatic pencil. I like this. Okay. All right, here's the product. All right, I like that. And then I also like, okay, there's the product. I also like that it also scrolls back down, so product isn't stuck up in the cap. So I like that. Now two things that I don't like. I don't like how slender it is. I like liners that are a little thicker around because they're easier to hold on to. All right. The shape of it is very unique and I do like that, but I don't like how slender it is. Another thing I don't like is the product itself, that the pencil is so small around. The product is really small. See that? See the product there? See how small it is? It's really small around. Now, if I were to show you my other, oh, and it kind of has it's not a square, but it definitely has a defined, the uh, entrance of the liner, where the liner itself is coming out, is really small, and the liner itself is really small. So there's just some things there I would like it to be a bigger around. Now I want to show you some of my other liners, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, even though I haven't used it for a while, Milani is pretty big, okay? And by comparison, that, you know, it's pretty big. And then even I've got a bunch of um, even though it didn't work for me very well, um, Elf has um, even Revlon is larger around, which I really appreciate. See how big the product is? Okay, this is Color Stay. I would like for the product itself to be bigger around, because it's just so small, and it's a little, I don't know if I want to say difficult to handle, but a little bit. Even Maybelline, it's really thick. So, I would really like it to be bigger around than what it is, but it is very unique. It says hyper easy automatic pencil liner. Okay, that's exactly what it says. Hyper easy, okay, hyper easy, and then it says automatic pencil liner. All right, that's what it says. Okay, and aside from the, the product, okay, now I've shown you other product that's bigger. See how small that is? It broke on me twice when I was trying to apply. Okay, that's something I didn't like either. Something else, it stayed all day. It's getting that. It's getting that. All right. And I do like the shape of the product. I think that's original. But you have to be very, very, you have to watch very close. And seriously, you shouldn't even have it out this far when you line with it, because, you don't want it to break, because it's a very slender liner. Okay. But I'm going to align with it. Now, on your hand, okay, that's one line right there. It's one line. On your hand, it lines all right, okay? On my eye, I had to really go back and forth with it. I didn't really like that. You know, the liner should be easy to work with, okay? So the liner is acceptable. It's okay. Would I buy it again? No, I personally wouldn't buy it again. Um, I have other liners I like far better. Um, the only thing I can say that I really like about this pencil is the shape of the pencil. I think it's unique, and the fact, three things. The fact that it's an automatic pencil. I do, that's about it. It's um, it's not like my others. My others have more of a, you know, they're just easier to deal with than this is. You may get this and really like it, It may be something that you really, really like, and, um, you know, but no, I wouldn't. And when I first started lining with it in application, it was difficult for me to use. I mean, to begin with, it did not want to line. It's like it had to warm up first. We've had liners like that. We had a Laura Geller liner that had to warm up first. It was a gel liner and it was difficult to use. And then we've had other liners that it's like they had the liner itself had to warm up against you know, my skin before it would, the warmth from my face, my eyes, before it would line. And that's kind of the way this was. All right. And I don't really like that. I mean, a liner is supposed to do just that. As soon as it makes contact with, your top lash line or waterline or, however you're doing it, it should just automatically start working. And that's not the way this was. So, I have a term for them, and there are warm up liners. They have to warm up first, um, from the heat, with the heat from your skin to line to start lining. When you go to apply, it should just start lining. You shouldn't have to sit there and go back and forth over your eye again and again for it to work. It should just work. So even though this did work and it did stay, and like I said, you might like this. There might be one or more things about this that you really like and good, I won't be getting this again. I don't like the way it applied. I, don't really like the slenderness of the product, not just the outside, but the slenderness, because it breaks easily. You have to be really, really, see how slender it is? You have to be really, you can't use it when it's that high out. I had it break twice on me and I wasn't using it heavily, wasn't going fast, and I was not applying pressure. So it's okay. It's okay. Um, Once I got it to work, it did apply and it's still there. So, I would give it, you know, um, the stay is there. Having to work with it to, so that it would do what it's supposed to do, I would give it, I'd give that a B minus or a C. The fact that it stayed all night, I would give that closer to an A because it really did stay. Um, but the packaging is unique. I would give the packaging an A because it really is clever. Um, the slenderness of the product, I would give that below a B because it's just so small. The product is very small and it's difficult to work with, so I didn't like that. So I think that's about it. Um, um, I happened to get this at the store and I thought it looked cool, so I grabbed it and that was it. So, but we have a lot more um, uh, to look at. And do I have stuff for you? Do I have stuff? So, we have a look coming. We have this palette. Okay. I didn't forget. We have this palette. We have several more palettes. I'm behind in palettes, but we're catching up. All right, everyone. Um, um, I still have several new things that we're going to do, so we'll see about that. So we'll be doing those things and we're going to have a good time. So, all right, everyone. That's all for this video. I love all of you. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, crew, for being my crew. And to all my new crew that is just subscribed, welcome. And to all my new crew um, that is subscribing, welcome. And All right, everyone. I love you all. Is there anything else I need to talk to you about before I let you go? Oh, um, I am thinking about doing a glossary of words that I use so that you know what I'm saying when I say them. I figured that most of you, I figure, already know them, but I want to do that just in case so you will know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, everyone. I love you all. Um, Again, happy late Christmas and happy New Year's. I hope your 2023 thus far is excellent and has been great. All right, everyone. I love you all. And a lot more stuff is coming your way, so be ready. All right, everyone. Have a good night. And I will see you all in my next video.